Maybe you've recently realized that you haven't healed your heart from this person. Remember what I said is like you released expectation towards the whole humanity, but not towards your divine counterpart. I wanna do some tarot on top of that to see. I do, because I feel like you need guidance when it comes to that. It's like great when it comes to your healing, great when it comes to your mission. I want to do these as well. Okay, let's go. Let's see your energy in context of your connection with your divine counterpart. I am seeing that Five of Swords, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it hold on. Ten of Swords. Yeah. The Lovers. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. You guys, I know it's difficult. This is what I'm about to say is something that people who are not on a journey of twin flame would never understand, and I think that people even who are in the beginning of this journey couldn't comprehend. But when you are healed, when you've walked this path for long enough, you don't have pain in your heart when it comes to your person. Even if you haven't seen him in years, spoke to him in years, if he hasn't reached out to you for years, if you don't know what he's doing, even if you know that he's with someone else, when you're truly healed, when you're truly in inner union, when you're truly in your divine feminine, there is no pain, there is no disappointment, because you raise your consciousness to enough level to understand that this is as well part of that sandbox game. Right? Yes, you miss them. Yes, you love them. We always love them. We always miss them. But there's no pain, because true divine feminine, remember what I always say to you guys. We've mentioned this in yesterday's reading, although it was a completely different collective. I say this to you guys all the time. I've done a video about this. You can find it on my YouTube in Divine Love playlist. In order to ever get into union with your divine counterpart, you as a feminine, as the creatrix, you have to create the frequency of union in the spirit realm. And when you still block yourself from your masculine, disconnect yourself from your masculine, you still seek for a soulmate, or you think that you deserve a soulmate, or you think that maybe he was just a catalyst and you're never going to be together, so you're going to be with a soulmate. This is not energy of union, you guys. This is not. So how masculine, the role of a masculine is to take whatever exists in the spirit realm and ground it into existence. If you as a creatrix have not created something, he will not be able to ground this. This is why, in order to get into physical union, the divine feminine, all you feel towards your masculine is love. There is no disappointment, there is no expectation, there is no judgment, there is no resentment, there is no pain. Only love. Only love. Because you understand, your soul finally remembers that everything this is just a temporary sandbox game. And your souls are one in the spirit realm. It doesn't matter where he's at, what he does, with who he's at, who he chooses. Only through that frequency you can ever attract union, free of swords. Your heart is still in pain, and you've missed that part. You still don't fully. And I feel it is a bit of a judgment day for you, this collective. I feel they wanting you to release that. And I'm not saying that you're going to be, as this window of opportunity will close at 11th of the 11th, I'm not saying you're going to be healed by then, but by then you have to accept that now you have to focus on healing your connection. Healing your connection with your masculine. That's never been completely healed. You focus on your mission, you focus on your healing, you focus on your journey. but you can never escape. I never understand these ladies who are on a journey and for so long they say, I don't want it, it may never happen. No, accepting that it may never happen doesn't come from a thought of I don't want him. It comes from a fact it may never happen in the physical, but it's already exists because I've created it. I am the creatrix. I only have love for this man. He's the other half of me. And the rest doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. When the wheel will be ready to turn, we will never be returned to each other until we're both ready. And if you haven't created as a creatrix, the frequency of union, how can he return? Return where? You haven't created home energetically. Our masculines, through telepathy, remember what we said in previous part, watch that video as well that I've done about telepathy. We are one consciousness. If you have pain, resentment, how can they return? They can only create what exists in the spirit realm. You have to create home, frequency of home, which is love, warmth, understanding. And then when the time will be right, once he's done with all his karmic patterns, with all his karmic lessons, he will return to that home. But until you build that home, do you know what I mean? Eight of Swords. You're blinded. You're not seeing things right. It breaks my heart, to see feminists who thrive so much when it comes to healing. They're in this Queen of Wands energy, healing, mission, helping other women already. Sometimes for years they even walk this path, and they think that it's never going to happen. They start to say to themselves, this is the heartful part. This is the human part. When we are not getting something, and I've heard this from so many women, this is why I always say to you guys, do not follow or go to sessions when it comes to your twinny connection to feminists who say that and feel that. And it's heartbreaking that people cannot comprehend that the fact that I haven't conquered something, it doesn't mean that other people don't, right? So if the feminines, I've done feminists, I've done in the sense of reading as well, but I've spoke and I've dealt with divine feminines who've been on this journey for years. They work as healers, they walk their path, they walk their mission, they really healed. And the masculine is not returning. So instead of accepting, maybe I'm freaking not conquering something on this journey, they start to ramble like, oh, it's not meant to happen. Twins maybe are not meant to come. It doesn't always happen. Yes, it does. As long as you heal all the 3 pillars, as long as you choose alignment and your highest, most aligned timeline, yes, it happens. And if it haven't happened for you, stop saying to others that it's not happening, because it's just you. It's just your path. You haven't conquered something. You're this Knight of Wands. I want it now. Why is it not happening? If it's not happening, maybe it's not supposed to happen. Maybe he was just a karmic. Maybe twins don't come into union. Oh my God. You guys. Such a beautiful energy for your first part. You're missing this part of the journey. This collective. One more. You're blinded to the fact that twins are meant to come into union. That we are part of each other's highest, most aligned timeline. King of Cups. Oh my God, I love this card. Look at this card. How beautiful is that? I feel, however, because this was underneath, but we have Ace of Swords. I feel that there's a reason, if you're still here, there's a reason this video found you, right? It's your confirmation. I feel like they've been trying to show this to you. Change the mindset. Breakthrough when it comes to your mindset. You've missed this puzzle piece. You thought that, a twin flame is just a catalyst who awakened you, and I get it, because there's so many BS online that tells you that this is how it's supposed to. You have to let go and accept that it's never going to happen. Yes, it's true, but you're missing. You're not understanding this. Letting go doesn't mean disconnecting. Letting go doesn't mean I have to find myself a soulmate. No, you guys, go and watch my whole content on my Divine Love playlist, because I get frustrated. I feel like this is, that I always say that I embody the energy of the person I read for, but oftentimes as a channel, I embody the energy of the guides. They're freaking frustrated with you. They've been trying to show you, they've been trying to change your mindset. You're missing an important element of this journey. You're healing, you're thriving in a healing journey, you're thriving in a journey of finding your path. Yes, all wonderful. But you're disrespecting the biggest gift, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The biggest gift that you've received, your counterpart. You're disrespecting him. Thus, you're disrespecting yourself. What do I always say to you guys about feminists? Where he's behind, he is you, woman. Understand this. He isn't that much behind. It's just an illusion. Yes, a little bit in the physical world, because obviously we are the creatrix, and so we are supposed to be as a divine feminine beyond the space and time, right? But whatever you want him to do in the physical, you have to create that frequency first. He's not that much of a behind. He cannot be. You're one consciousness. You're blinded. You're blinded to the fact that you've never healed your heart, that you have compassion and love towards so many people, and you release expectations towards, again, the whole humanity, but with exception of your divine counterpart. When it comes to love, you still have expectations. They frustrated with you. I'm sorry. It's time to find that emotional maturity within. You've been healing others, you forgot about yourself. You've been denying your emotions. And when we deny them, we cannot heal them, and we cannot mature emotionally. I'm guided to pull a couple of these for you, because I feel like they're calling me to pull these. I was looking at the other one as well. Let's see. Let's do a few of these, and maybe we'll do I Want Free. All right, we have why so stubborn. Okay, that's your first card. Why you're so stubborn. I feel you're stubborn, this collective. Ask for a sign. Ask for a sign. I kid you not. Ask for a sign that this is your reading and that they're frustrated with you, and they will show you this sign for you to know. Stubborn is not an indication of strength of character or firmness of your opinion. It's a big fat shadow. It is. Are you ready? Are you ready? I feel that this readiness is to heal your connection. I feel that they've been showing you for a very long time that you need to heal your connection. And you haven't been seeing it because you've convinced yourself that it's just been a catalyst and that I don't want it and that he's not doing any work. He's you, okay? He's you and you're him. Raise the bar. They all from growth category. There's growth that needs to happen in terms of your connection. You have to understand that you are the creatrix. I want these as well. That you are the creatrix. You have to create this first. Stop with this soulmate nonsense, because I just, you guys, soulmate, I've said this in that video, but I've done a video about this. I mean, this is for normal people, it's not for us. My goodness gracious. Critical junctures. 5-5, change. New beginnings. It's time, because you've truly mastered and you've conquered the other, right? So I feel like this collective, you are approaching a place of inner peace and really stability when it comes to who you were meant to become, what was meant to be your mission, right? But you've missed this point, divine timing. You've missed this part. And they've been trying to show you, and you've been stubborn, you've been resistant, but it's time. It's time to start to heal. Find yourself a divine feminine who works with twin flames specifically, because many times, I always say this to you guys, divine feminine on a twin flame journey, we need healers. But some of you may resonate more with it, with a shamanic healer. You don't necessarily need a healer on a divine feminine journey. It's always good to have someone, because this journey is complicated and complex, and it's long and it's painful, and it's good to have someone that can explain certain things to you that's been through this. But you need healers in the end. But in this case, this collective, you freaking need, I want one more, a powerful divine feminine that will be able to help you to heal this part. We have critical junctures, number 55, taking a leap of faith, major decisions affecting the outcome, turning point, and then we had new beginning. I feel they're trying to show you that it's time. It's time to find this new chapter when you finally address the heartbreak, the disappointment, because we're one soul, one consciousness. He's a part of you. You will get nowhere on this journey as long as you have, again, anything else but love towards your counterpart. Nowhere. It will all be an illusion. Fresh start with an open mind. Juggling. We have juggling as well. We have juggling. We have fragmentation of the soul, right? It's a job of a feminine to pick up the pieces. We heal on the level of a soul, right? The masculine heals on the level of karma. He clears karma, not just for himself, but for both of us. And we have to heal the soul, not just for ourselves, but for both of us. It's a teamwork. This is why, as feminines do the fragmentation of a soul, healing of past lifetimes, you have to focus on the healing of past lifetimes that you have with your twin. And if necessary, if you're guided, you have to heal past lifetimes, help him on a level of a soul to heal past lifetimes that he's been through. He's supposed to be your muse. He's supposed to be your inspiration. He's supposed to be your mirror, your partner, your ultimate partner. Even if he's not with you in the physical, you're supposed to be smarter than that. If you don't understand that, yeah, just collective, you're not as high of a level of consciousness that I thought. I feel like this is this collective that you've blocked the part of the journey that is the connection. And you cannot block it. You cannot. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, let me know. If you need guidance, sign up for a session. Focus on the connection. The time is now. I love you so incredibly much, and I will be back tomorrow.